Okay, garden vlog for May 23rd, 2017. Not a whole lot new. I think I got more strawberries. Not sure if I had these 2 weeks ago. But I've got some Shushkin, some Rainier, Alt TriStar, and in the back, Chandler. I think they're all June bearing, unfortunately. Lots of strawberry growth in the last 2 weeks. These guys are really taking off. The EV 2s. And then I already had some hoods, so I've already eaten my first strawberry of the season. Got some more coming in on the side. Those guys are doing really well. And it's windy as hell right now. It was Forest Grove. I'm not sure I talked about this last time. All my trees have some variety of columbine, which are all doing really well. The first tree I bought, which was the lady, had columbine included with it at the fair, so I figured I'd just repeat the trend and plant a columbine with each one of my fruit trees. I don't think they produce deep roots, so it shouldn't really compete. Most of my apple varieties are starting to produce fruit. Let's see. Here's one. So, fruit's starting to swell up. I did buy a new tree. I'll show you that in a second. So here's some. I think this is varieties on the bottom. Yellow Delicious. So I've got lots of Yellow Delicious coming in. Yellow Transparent isn't doing too well. I think that's the branch that's gonna need the most help. Lots of growth on my raspberries. And my marigolds are finally coming in. Blueberries are really taking off too. Dukes are getting big. And all the leaves are turning green again, which is nice. So, starting to lose that red that was worrying me. I did trim my kiwi, or prune rather. So now I'm only growing the terminal end up the pipe to get them to the top, and then I'll start growing the cordons and the lateral branches. I'm not sure if that's a fruit or not. We'll wait and see. Yeah, so here's that first columbine that came with the original tree. So I think they bloomed twice too, so let's see. Yeah, so if you look in this flower, just got another one coming right behind it. Let's see. This is my plum. I'm not seeing any fruit develop on this guy yet. I think it's still too early in the season for plums. And here's my new tree, which you might have seen on Facebook. It's got 5 different fruits on it. They're all stone fruits. So I've got this big one's a plum, the main branch here. And then I've got a white peach, I believe. Yep, white peach, which is starting to develop fruit already, I think. I guess I saw a peach coming in. Yeah, one coming in up here, right there. And then this branch is nectarine. Definitely got some nectarines coming. So right there, and right there. The one I'm most excited about is apricot. I don't have any apricots yet. I might not get any this year, or it's too early. I don't see anything coming. And then we got another peach, the more standard variety, Alberta peach. And I do have proper English. Some of those coming in. Asian pear. Not gonna get any of these this year, I'm pretty sure. That's my youngest sapling. And the 4-way pair, same deal. Nothing coming yet. I don't see anything yet. I planted some Yukon Golds. I won't see those for a while. And oh, I did add mulch to everything. So there's grass mulch on all the plants, except for the potatoes, because you can keep adding soil as it grows. Horseradish, all this has growth on it, new growth, but nothing too exciting. Horseradish is a root. I'm not going to see anything. That's about it for all the containers. I will talk about the containers and the soil and all that in a second. Pepper beds coming along. I do see some Anaheim peppers starting to form, I believe. And we got flowers on, so got flowers on our Anaheims. And that's pretty much it here. That guy is gonna go. I don't know if it's disease, dehydration, lack of wind. Well, there's plenty of wind, but there's still might not be much airflow in the middle here. Or if he's got some disease. Anyway, I'm gonna move him somewhere where he's not draining into that bed. This strawberry I didn't talk about. So this container was the bottom of a 2-stack, the original container that's over there. And this is probably my healthiest strawberry plant. So it's 2 plants. They are hanging sideways, so that proves that works. They've got a lot of berries forming. It remains to be seen if it can handle the weight once they're fully formed. And it already has a runner, which I'm just gonna let go. I should chop it and let it focus on bearing fruit, but this pot is so empty, I want as many runners this season as possible to get it going again. I'm just curious what cultivar of strawberry this is. I have no idea. Maybe I can do a taste comparison. We'll see. And my tomatoes are grown. I already have one that's gonna need support soon, or already rather. So I should have. Today is basically my Sunday. I should have gone to either Ace or Home Depot and built my support and my trellis system for tomatoes. I thought I had more time, so I'll have to do that during the work week. Otherwise, these guys are going to take wind damage soon. They are flowering though, so I will have tomatoes pretty early. Flavorfest strawberry is doing well. All my strawberries are doing well. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my plants. All of Jamie's plants are doing well. Hydrangeas over there are growing much better this year than they were last year. The red vein sorrel is self-seeding, so there's going to be lots of that to either get rid of or let grow. Who knows? No idea what that is, but it's doing well. And more hydrangeas, and more strawberry crates to create. I was going to talk about my soil that I'm using. I'm using either Blooming Junction soil, which they're in Cornelius, off of Zion Church Road. Their soil is really good. It's mostly fir bark, pumice, diatomaceous earth, and a wetting agent. And the other soil I use is Starkey's, which is another nursery just down the road. It's on the corner of Zion Church and Glencoe and Scotch Church. Both these are really good. Starkey's has 2 choices. They have a greenhouse mix and a nursery mix. The greenhouse mix has a little bit more, not diatomaceous earth, but it's failing me now. Perlite. Has more perlite, so it's a little bit better for drainage. But both their soils are really good. There's also, if I had a truck, the soil I would be using There's a really good place off of Cornelius Pass Road and Baseline, but everyone says that their soil is pretty much primo for container gardening and for raised garden beds. So here's the rest of my strawberry crates that they all need to be sanded. So I want to sand the handle right here, and then they need either 2 or 3 coats of linseed oil for weather protection. As far as fertilizer goes, I fertilized most everything with tomato fertilizer this year, which is 4-18-38. This is the same formula pretty much as there's a really popular fertilizer on YouTube for hydroponics and aquaponics called Miracle something. But this is pretty much the same stuff for much cheaper. I got it on Amazon. I think this was $20 or so. But that'll last me all season easily. Last year I used this Miracle Grow Aqua Feed, which has a bit too much nitrogen, so it really focused on leaf growth. 12-4-8, yeah. So this is going to be better for fruits and roots, and this will be better for leaf growth. So I'll be using this on my kiwis to get them up that pipe quicker, and on strawberries after the season to help create runners. And this will go on literally everything else once a month, even my trees. Maybe not potatoes. Potatoes I probably won't fertilize at all. And this is what I used last year also, and I guess it exploded. This is just a 10-10-10 all around plant food. So that's pretty much it for fertilizers. The containers themselves, the grow bags, I got from 247garden.com, and I'll have to be making another order because I ran out of 15-gallon bags, and I have another tree. And then I also have 5 asparagus, I said that last time, asparagus. 5 asparagus that I would like to plant, and I want at least 15 gallons for each of those. So I'll be buying more 15-gallon bags. They're about $3 a pop. I waited until they had a free shipping deal, and that made that deal really worthwhile to get all these pots for that cheap. The grow bags are really nice. They, along with the really quality soil that's mixed with diatomaceous earth and perlite and fir bark, and these bags, the drainage in these pots is extremely good. This year I'm going to also be focusing on not overwatering, so I'm only watering on Mondays and Fridays, period. And then obviously any rain that I can't control. So we'll see how that goes. That's another reason why I mulch everything, to make sure that they don't dry out. 'Cause twice watering a week at 90-degree weather with fabric pots does make me nervous. But we'll see. Oh yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this week, or the 2 weeks. I don't have anything else to report. I think next time hopefully I'll have my trellis set up for my tomato and pepper beds, and I might not have the pot in time for that guy. We'll see. Okay, see you guys on the 1st.